there. All right. So, can you believe it's the beginning of Q2 already? Like, I don't even know what happened in Q1. And I know for a lot of us, it was kind of crazy. So, for Q2, I'm kicking the podcast off with focusing on your route to fully booked. I have had this framework and I'm going to dive deep into it in the upcoming episodes. But I wanted to give you a quick overview about it and why it's important and how you can apply this in your business moving forward into Q2, okay? Because even if maybe you're already fully booked or what you consider fully booked, this framework is really going to give you the opportunity to kind of look at it from a different perspective and to really make sure that you're fully booked with not only dream clients, but fully booked in the amount of hours you want to work, fully booked in only offering the services that you want to offer. And I know I've touched on a lot of this, but I want to dive deep into the actual framework. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview in today's episode, and then the following next 5 episodes are all going to be a real deep dive into each one. So what is your route to fully booked? Why did I create this? What is it, all about? Well, one of the things is that I wanted an easy framework that people and entrepreneurs, solopreneurs could easily duplicate. That's what this is all about, is that once you learn this framework, that's the goal, is that once you have this, you can apply this framework to every stage of growth in your business. Every time you're at that pivotal kind of turning point, that stage of what's next, you can go back through this framework and easily apply it to your business, okay? And so it's really just about having these 5 steps. It's a framework. How you apply it, you can apply it to so many different things inside of your business. But ideally, the goal is to get you fully booked and to get you to a place that says, here's who I am, here's what I do, and here's how you can work with me, right? And then anything beyond that, it's not about speaking to everybody. It's about speaking to those ideal clients that are 100% following you and want to work with you because they know exactly who you are, they know exactly what you do, and they know exactly how they can work with you. Okay, that's the goal. And then when you have that, you get fully booked with not just paying clients. We're talking dream clients. We're actually going to polarize and actually eliminate some people. We're going to call out all the things that we don't want to do. We're going to call out all of the people we don't want to work with. Okay, so what is the framework? Let's go through it. R, reflection. And this is pivotal. And here's the other thing I want you to keep in mind is that you have to go through this framework in order. You cannot just pick one piece of it. You cannot just go out of order, right? It's designed to go in order for a reason because each step plays a role in the next step, right? And if you skip it, then you're literally like jumping ahead to step 10 when you don't have that foundational base, right? And we use that analogy all the time. Like you cannot go, like think about it. I know people use it when you're talking about building a house. You cannot build a house and you cannot put walls up if you don't have a solid foundation, right? You just can't. So that's why I say you cannot skip, all right? So let's go in order. R, reflection. This is something that most entrepreneurs don't do. They do not take the time to reflect and look backwards, but it is absolutely key. You've got to constantly be in a state of reflection to understand what's working, what's not working, and where you want to go in your business. Okay? Oh, organize. You have all of this data coming at you all from in all different areas. You've got market research data, you've got time data, you've got profit data, you've got revenue data, you've got client data, you've got all of this data. And it's about organizing all of that data so that you can make educated decisions moving forward, so that you can actually organize your business and put a structure in place that fits, again, your definition of fully booked. All right. From there, it's time to up level. Up level your offers, up level your services, up level your target, up level who you're speaking to, up level your pricing. A lot of times it's all about that up level. It's about that next level. That's why I say this program or this framework is something that you can apply at every level. When you hit a certain point, you then up level again, right? So it's really truly all about up leveling. All right, so again, this is 100% about up-leveling the services, the packages, how you present them, how you position them, and how you price them. That's all about up-leveling those offers, but also simplifying your offers. You do not need a million of them, all right? It's really, truly about simplifying, having 3 core offers, maybe some back pocket offers. If you've listened to this podcast, you know I talk a lot about that, all right? Then we're moving on to target, which again seems backwards. Most coaches, most programs, most frameworks teach you to identify your target market first. No, when I talk about dream clients, what I'm talking about is I want you to attract the target and dream client that fits with these up-leveled packages, right? We're no longer speaking to everybody. We're no longer trying to serve everybody. This is no longer outward facing and it's inward facing. It's me saying, here's who I am. Here's what I do. Here's how I best show up. Here's how I best serve. And then finding those target clients that align with that. That is what creates a dream client, right? Those are the clients that you want to work with because those are the ones that can value you for everything you bring to the table, right? And they are in 100% in alignment with you. And that is what allows you to build a fully booked business with these target and dream clients. And that's why it's after up leveling and reflection and all of that. So we're going to talk about really truly targeting those clients. How do you find them? How do you find the ones that are looking for what you just put together? Okay. And then E, execute. You got to execute. Having all these best laid plans is great, but you've got to execute on it. And execution's got to be something that you continually do. You don't execute once and then give up. You don't execute twice and give up. Execution is something you do daily. It's something you do weekly. It's something you do monthly, quarterly, etc. You're constantly in this state of execution. And execution looks different depending on where you're at. Like you can maybe execute on one offer versus the other. Or maybe if you go into launch mode, maybe you go into evergreen. There's all different levels of execution. But you really want to be in a constant state of execution. So we're talking, when we're looking at execution, we're looking at all different things. We're looking at lead generation. We're looking at visibility. We're looking at building authority. We're looking at positioning yourself as the expert. Again, we're no longer in the game of convincing people. We're not here to convince people why they need you. You are here to show them that you are the person that they need, right? It's up to them to make that decision. We're not there to convince them. Yes, we're there to share and explain to them, but it's no longer about convincing. It's more about not convincing somebody that they need somebody in your industry, right? Like you want to find the people that are already looking for a coach. And it's your job to convince them you're the best coach for them, but you do not want to try to start convincing people why they need a coach, right? Like that's not what we're talking about. So we're executing brand awareness, target, finding those clients, lead generation, and then conversion. How are you converting from your visibility, from your authority building, from your lead generation? What is your conversion strategy? That's what execution is all about. Okay. So that's just a quick brief overview of the framework. Like I said, I'm going to dive deeper into each one. So don't forget to hit subscribe. Make sure that you're coming back twice a week and catching these episodes because there's going to be some really key points. Make sure you bring your pen, your paper, ready to take notes. But this framework, I promise you, if you get through it and you follow it, it will get you to fully booked with those dream clients, hitting your goals every single month. No more highs, no more lows, just a consistent revenue stream that continues to grow over and over and over. All right. I'll talk to you soon. I'm so excited to dive in. I cannot wait. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. I'll talk to you soon.